Hello, I'm Stephen Donley, and sorry about how I'm looking. You can see I'm in my car. This is actually my fourth day on the road. I drove down from Muskegon, Michigan, where I'm from, down to Dallas, Texas with my son, move him into an apartment at school there, and now I'm on my way back. So yes, I've cleaned up, I've showered, I haven't bothered shaving for a few days, just because I've been constantly moving. But I want to take this time, since I'm not doing much of anything, give you a little introduction to myself. So, as I mentioned, I'm on my way back from Dallas. I'm actually coming up to Texarkana, or Arcana. And if you know the movie reference, I hear there's beer in Texarkana. But I'm on my way back from Dallas, where I brought my son down to school. He's 20 years old. He's going to be starting his fourth semester in college there, looking at going into international business or business administration type program. So, it's starting to rain, so if you hear a little bit, that is what's going on. So, since he's been 3 years old, he's been living with me and my parents, and with their help and my sister's help, I've been, raising him. And he also turned out fairly well, considering he's at a small private school in Dallas area. Not one of the easiest places to get into. So, something's gone right. So, I can describe myself as, a photographer, an artist, lots of different ways. And really am an artist. And I'll talk a little bit in another video about why, or how I do what I do, but I just wanted to give you an introduction to me. So, I've been doing photography for quite a while. I was 15 years old when I bought my first camera. It was a Ricoh XR10. I actually worked my summer at Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp in Michigan, in the camp store that year. Well, most of the summer, not quite all of it. And I took money from working in the store and bought that Ricoh camera. My sister was trained as a photographer in college. She is a bit older than I am. So I learned at 15 how to develop film, print from the film, and I've continued to learn a little bit about it over the years. I've done some formal training with black and white in the darkroom. A lot of what I've learned is informal, either with my sister or reading and experimenting and learning how to get the photographs to look the way that I want to. And one of my biggest influences when it comes to some of the black and white work is Jerry Boolsman, because I love the montaging that he does, and I do play with it on occasion, and eventually you will see some of those types of pieces on my website or whether I'm at shows. They are a lot of fun, but they are also a lot of work to get everything looking quite right. So I do have a couple of them actually on my website that I like. And I might talk about those as well in one of these videos, because I've been doing some videos to talk about my thoughts and concept and everything behind some of these images, so you can learn a little bit about the backstory with them. So now, it's almost 25 years later that I have been doing, or since I've learned how to do the black and white. I still shoot black and white. I still do have a working wet darkroom, as well as the fact is I do shoot digital. I love them both. Black and white work in most cases, unfortunately not all. In most cases, if the idea from the beginning was to be black and white, I try and shoot it on film. I do have a couple series that I'm working on right now, Stagnant Yet Dynamic, as well as Wasted Beauty. That most of those black and white images are done on a digital camera, and I convert to black and white. Various reasons on why I do that. The biggest one for those two is I didn't have enough film with me on the trip, so. And at the time, I was thinking debating between the black and white and color, and I'll be doing a little video explaining why I've made the decision that I did there. That's not the purpose here. So, back to, just a little bit of an introduction, a little bit of an idea. Who I am, what I am. I've been doing it for quite a while, nearly 25 years. I do have a portrait photography studio that my sister and I run together. So we do portrait work. My fine art work, I do focus a lot on landscapes and nature. Landscapes are not as easy as what people think. People will think, you can go out, you take a camera, you can take 10,000 shots, you're going to get a few good ones, and you can tell it's like that is true. I don't work with that. What they call, let's see, what is it? Blast and pray, or something along those lines, where you shoot a whole bunch and you pray that you get something good. All of my pictures I do think about. There's a concept behind them. Sometimes I might not have a full concept in mind when I go out to shoot, but I have an idea of the concept of what I'm going to do. And I'll talk about those a little bit as well in different videos. So I do a lot of landscapes in nature. I love being outdoors. I enjoy backpacking and hiking, and I will carry my camera with me when I'm in these places. So if you happen to see a guy that looks kind of like me and you see all these camera equipment on his back, or a backpack filled with what could be camera equipment out in Badlands National Park or Glacier National Park, there's a possibility it is me. I have been known to do 10-mile hikes with 25 pounds of camera equipment on my back. I have been known to climb up steep hills and near cliffs with the camera equipment on my back and hiking over the top of them and standing out on crazy places to get the shot that I want. So, again, Stephen Donley, I am an artist. I am a photographer. I'm on my way back from Dallas, coming up to Texarkana, because I hear there's beer in Texarkana. Again, movie reference. Hopefully you get it, because it is a great movie from the 1980, I believe. So, if you don't get it, well, you're missing out. Because everybody should watch that movie at least once, because it is funny. Granted, what they're doing is highly illegal, but they make that known in the movie too. And I will, this is going to be the end of this one short video. I'll be doing some others as I'm driving here today, so if you see some others and I'm looking kind of straggly like I do right now, that's the reason why. Again, Stephen Donley, photographer, specializing in landscapes and nature shots.